Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to my YouTube channel Linguistics and Research Guideline. I will look at discourse analysis today. Discourse analysis is a broad field of study that draws some of its theories and methods of analysis from disciplines such as linguistics, sociology, philosophy, and psychology. More importantly, discourse analysis is actually uh, has provided models and methods of engaging issues that emanate from disciplines such as education, cultural studies, communication, and so on. So, I will discuss today discourse, language, context, and interaction. What is discourse analysis according to some linguists? Key points in discourse analysis: speech act theory, coherence and cohesion, conversational analysis, turn taking, theme and rhyme, cohesive devices, context in discourse, and references. What is discourse analysis? The term discourse analysis was first used by the sentence linguist Zelig Harris in his 1952 article entitled Discourse Analysis. According to him, discourse analysis is a method for the analysis of connected speech or writing for continuing descriptive linguistics beyond the limit of simple sentence at a time by Harris 1952. Language in use. Discourse can simply be seen as language in use. Brown and Huell, 1983, Cook, 1989. By language in use, we mean the set of norms, preferences, and expectations which relate language to context. Guy Cook, 1989. Guy Cook describes discourse as language in use or language used to communicate something felt to be coherent, which may or may not correspond to a correct sentence or series of correct sentences. Stubbs 1983 perceives discourse analysis as a conglomeration of attempts to study the organization of language and therefore to study larger linguistic units such as conversational exchange or written context. J.L. Austin, 1962. J.L. Austin, whose How to Do Things with Words, 1962, introduced the popular social theory speech act theory. Delheim's 1964 provided a sociological perspective with the study of speech. John Cyril 1969. John Cyril 1969 developed and improved on the work of Austin. The linguistic philosopher M.A.K. Halliday greatly influenced the linguistic properties of discourse. Halliday 1961, and in 1970s he provided sufficient framework for the consideration of the functional approach to language. Approaches to Discourse. Barbara Johnston, 2002, observes that while many of these people have training in general linguistics, some identify themselves primarily as linguistics, yet others identify themselves primarily with fields of study as varied and disparate as anthropology, communication, cultural studies, psychology, or education, among others. Speech Act Theory. The Speech Act Theory was first formulated by the philosopher John Austin, 1962, and was later developed and presented more systematically by another philosopher, John Cyril. According to John Austin, 1962, language isn't just used to describe the world, but to perform a range of other actions that can be indicated in the performance of the utterance itself. For example, I promise to marry you and I sentence you to death perform the functions of the promising and sentencing respectively. All the best from Linguistics and Research Guideline. Thank you and Allah Hafiz.